Welcome, Leo. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for April the 21st through to the 27th, 2014. So first let me take a moment to thank you. I am overwhelmed by your love and your support. So your likes, your shares, your favorites. Absolutely. Your comments, your emails. I'm getting to know some of you on a personal level. That's totally awesome in my book. Welcome back, subscribers. Welcome, new subscribers. And if you're brand new, pull up a chair. Love to have you. So I think this is, well, first of all, you've got everything you need to go forward. Okay, so if there is any self-doubt, although I don't imagine there's much with the Leo personality, but you have everything you need to go forward. You don't need to learn. You don't need to take up some new practice or clear out things. I don't see this as a clearing out week at all for you. If anything, it's taking in information this week. But all your resources are already at your fingertips. They lie at your feet. And they just wait for you to pick everything up and run with it down your path. Absolutely. With the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles, so the Magician is giving it up to the universe, and the universe essentially saying, so what do you want? So, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles with it, which is a new direction, usually in money and prosperity, but it could be well-being, okay? Not everybody is looking towards a working situation or a career situation. And so in a general reading, I know there's a percentage out there that is just looking for a total well-being across the board. And standing in their truth and standing in their light. And being with the people that they want to be with. And love and emotion and creativity within relationships and within yourself. But I think for the majority of you out there, it's really going to be work, career oriented this week for a lot of it. The Magician is the universe saying, what do you want? So I think this is really figuring out what really matters in your heart, in your mind, what you really want going forward and what can be left behind. You can get back to that part later, but what do you really need to move forward? What do you really want? What are your primary goals, your primary aims? Okay, that's going to be the focus of this week for you. Now, I really see you, it's, how do you present yourself? I think we have the Four of Wands, which is very much about your firm foundation. Okay, and we have the Seven of Wands, and I really see this card as standing in your truth and standing your ground and standing for what you really want and making a determination to go for it. Go for your stability. Go for that solid foundation. I think it is very much within your grasp if you trust in the universe this week to throw something in your path. You're ready to turn and you're ready to go forward. Most definitely. Now, when I was dealing the cards, an extra card popped out here, so I kept it. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Wands. So if we relate back to standing in your truth and that solid foundation and everything, and this I think was really about career, I would have to say that you may not be getting a promotion this week, or you may not be going for that dream job but I think this week is going to be the hints. Keep your ears open, keep your eyes open. Somebody might say something to you which will give you a spark of an avenue in your career path that you needed, that you wanted, that you didn't know was available up till this very moment. I think the universe opens up that door wide open because the Wheel of Fortune is doors closing and doors opening. So I would have to really assume that you are going to have, you know, this is almost a messenger of good news, of new wealth coming in, new stability, a new plan of action, knowing what you're going to do, knowing how you're going to attack it. That aha moment comes because very much doors are closing behind you, and you want those doors to close so that new doors can open in front of you. And sometimes the door in front of you cannot open up until you do close that door behind you. So it could be a little bit of closing a path that you don't really want to close. You kind of enjoy parts of it, and you really need to allow it to go. So if it's a promotion, it's going to change your job setting in some way, and you kind of like your job. You like these aspects of your job. Don't let those things hold you back from moving forward, because I think there's going to be all kinds of new experiences that's going to bring you joy and happiness and pleasure once you give it a chance, once you allow the universe to lead the way and say, you know what, try this path. It's great. It's going to give you more abundance. It's going to give you a very firm foundation. And stand in your truth, stand in your light, but go forward and listen for, you know, somebody might say something about a job the other side of town, and all of a sudden you're switching jobs, or you're switching locations, or if you have a store, maybe you're franchising, or, you know, the possibilities are really endless when you're doing a general reading. So, and this one tells me with decisive action. Okay, the Queen of Wands. So there's no humming and hawing about what you need to do. It's going to be an aha moment. You're going to hopefully seize the moment, realize the moment, take it for what it is, and go for it. And I think you will be astounded with the outcome. I see a very positive outcome if you stand in your truth and really go for your dreams. And I really think it's career, money, finances, along those lines. Now, we do have the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles is all about what are you cultivating, and the Four of Swords is giving gratitude and thanks. So if you haven't been giving thanks at, you know, just before you go to bed, as you close your eyes, in fact, and apparently the cats are mad at each other. As you close your eyes at night, just give thanks to the universe. And although I know you have more than this to give thanks for, you know, if the only thing at the end of a hard day is I have a pillow to lay my head on, then give thanks for that and go to sleep. But it's very important, you know, the universe is not going to give you more if you're not happy with what you have already in your life. Because there is a certain amount of abundance. No matter how bleak you may see your world, although I don't see it with you at all, there's so much to be grateful for, and we cannot forget to give that gratitude up. And you know, what are you cultivating really stands towards the question that I got at the very beginning of the reading. And it's figuring out what you want, prioritizing, and you know, realizing what matters the most and going for it. So, until we meet again, remember, I love you.